Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, My Makes Money, and today I want to talk about NFT projects that have their own utility token. And I just want to say that CyberCon's basically inspired every other crypto project to come out with their own utility tokens. It seems like so many projects, even Bored Ape Yacht Club, that has a floor price of around 36 Ethereum right now, so over $100,000. One of the biggest collections on OpenSea that have a lot of fame and notoriety. They're thinking about coming out with their own utility token, but I believe it's going to be around next year. And there are just so many projects that have been inspired by cybercons, which honestly is believable because the amount of money, this is not passive income at all, but the amount of money to be made with these utility tokens from cybercons is just insane. So getting into that, I will explain why I I can't say that this is passive income, or also just I want to say I think this is just amazing. I love it so much, and getting into it, I know I just go off on tangents sometimes. Going on to cybercons, you can see that each cybercon that you get, each Genesis con, and the cheapest one is around 100 Ethereum, which is easily over 300,000 dollars, which it's insane. But if you were able to get it when this first came out, I remember the floor price being around uh, zero point 0.1 Ethereum around then, but that was around uh, in March. I believe this came out. Just insane. And I feel like this project has just blown up, and it's just crazy the amount of money to be made with NFTs. So each Genesis Kong is gonna get around 10 banana, or exactly 10 banana. And when you go on to Sushi Swap, each banana is around $50. And if you get 10 of those, 50 times 10, do that every single day. So 365, 500 times 365, that's $182,000 per year. I believe I said that right. I hopefully you can see this because I'm going to be talking a lot and I'm going to be keeping track of what I'm saying. So going back on cybercons, what you're able to actually do with the banana is actually breed Genesis Kong, or breed baby Kongs from two Genesis Kongs, and also you're able to customize the name of a VX uh, ape. And honestly, those, I don't know too much about those. I think they're called VX4, I believe, and those are the ones that you might be able to use in the sandbox, the multiverse, because it is voxel based 3D as or NFT, and they're having their own banana shop. So you're actually going to be use this to actually use these utility tokens to buy items that you can probably use in the sandbox. So getting past that, there are so many projects that are coming out with their own utility token. But first, I just want to make sure that I'm still recording because I don't want to be doing this for 30 minutes and not be recording. So, all right, it's going good. Sorry. And also, anonymized. This one has definitely dropped in floor price. It had a massive run up. When you look at the trading volume, you can see it started pretty low, but then I remember this point in time. I think the cheapest one was around point. The floor price was 9 Ethereum, and right now it just dropped to less than 4 Ethereum. So NFTs are definitely very risky, but with this NFT, you're actually gonna be able to get cheap, which right now is on, I believe, Uniswap, but the price of cheap is $43 for every NFT anonymized that you have. You get one cheat, so you're gonna get $43 per day in cheat. You're not gonna get actual money, but what you can do with this cheat is actually breed two anonymized together and make one. Honestly, I'm very confused about this because it says that there's 10,000 anonymized and 6,450 have been burned, and only 355 remain. Honestly, it still says that they have 10,000. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm from what I got from it, I was just thinking that they got two anonymized and then they burned the anonymized to make one baby. I don't know how it works. It says that there's 3,555, but it still says that there's 10,000. So I don't know a lot about this project, and there's only 100. and 37 owners. So I wouldn't say that looks too good on any project. So getting past that, there is also Punks. This is basically cyberpunk inspired, and from my understanding, that you're gonna be able to actually get any avatar that is, or sorry, you're gonna be able to get an avatar that is 3D based off of any voxel art. So basically, in any voxel world like the sandbox, you're gonna be able to get an avatar from one of these NFTs, and you're gonna be able to get, oh shoot, I believe around 5 creds for each entity that you have. So I believe you're gonna get paid around maybe $10 a day. And you can also use the utility token to buy items that are gonna be used in the sandbox. So the next one is on Solana, but this one, I don't know. This one is, if there is ever regulation that's gonna be put on NFTs, I feel like this one is gonna be first. This Meerkat Millionaires. I like the project. I think it's pretty cool. It's one of the only ones that I know on Solana that have a utility. They don't have a utility token, but they talk about actually paying their holders with, I believe, Solana. And how this is happening is that they get royalties for every entity that they sell. And I believe it could be 15% from the math that I was doing. Not going to go over that, but it seems that it's going to be 15%. So if, let's say, one of these entities sell for $100, the $15 is going to be going to the DAO. Basically, I'm guessing that's how you call it, and it's going to be split up into percentages. 15% is going to go to the original holders that actually minted the project, and 85% is going to go to the holders that are still holding this project. So I know I said that wrong, but the holders, the minters, still will be able. The minters will still be able to make money, even though they could have sold or they can still hold. So if they didn't sell at all and they were holding from mint, they're going to be getting both of the incomes, so 100% of the royalties from their one NFT. So breaking this down, there's a lot of math, and basically, from my understanding, the calculations that I have done, I believe that these NFTs, each one, if you minted this, you would have got paid around $50, and if you are a holder from since the beginning, you'll be getting paid around $200, maybe in Solana. And if you were a holder and minter, you're gonna get paid $250 since the beginning, because that's the only way I can do the calculations, because of $100,000 or 100. So I'm tripping. 100,000 Solana traded, because it's 100 point. All right, sorry. My brain. I've been doing a lot of studying on these NFTs, but in theory, these NFTs can pay for themselves. The thing that I said that is going to be risky about the project is because when I was reading how much money these NFTs were making, they said that their goal was one day. I'm going to butcher this. Their goal was one day for their NFT holders to actually be able to quit their jobs, to because they're going to be getting paid more from holding this NFT than their paycheck. Which, and all in all, sounds amazing. Sounds pretty cool. I love the forward thinking, and just like, it just sounds amazing. But it feels, it just sounds like they're gonna be getting guaranteed passive income when you think about it, because it says that they're gonna be getting paid weekly. So the amount of royalties that this let's just say creator gets, they're gonna be given to the holders and mentors, and it feels like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I can't really explain it, but it feels like it's guaranteed if you're gonna be getting money weekly. So that's the only reason why I just didn't like the project. I think it looks cool, looks amazing, and has a beautiful future. But getting paid weekly, the way that it just sounds, and what the way that you just read it on the Discord, it feels like it's guaranteed. And I feel like that's where it gets pretty iffy, because OpenSea did ban around three projects. I believe it was like Undead Toadz and Turtle Dow, something like that. But the only reason they got banned I remember toadz was because of they were just incentivizing people to get the NFT because they were going to get paid from actually just holding the NFT. So I feel like that's where it gets iffy if the owners of the NFT are actually telling other people how they can get paid from actually having the NFT. That's where the uh it becomes like a security, or it doesn't really, but we're in unregulated territory from the government. So any collection, any marketplace just wants to stay safe and they don't want to get regulated because that's a whole different thing. And then they had to become a brokerage. So getting past that, we're gonna go to Wix Bone Club, which the artwork is pretty cool. The floor price is around 2.5 Ethereum. It was way higher than this. The floor price, from what I remember, was like zero point 0.6 Ethereum, so it did decrease. But NFTs recently have been falling off, which I think is a good thing in the long term because you don't want to have a just massive rise in price and then everything goes to like 100,000. At some point, someone's gonna get burned, and I think that having a cool off period is very necessary. And this project, you're gonna get WC WCKD, and I believe you get maybe 10 of these a day. So you're probably gonna get paid $1 a day. I was trying to look at the roadmap and go on the Discord to see what this project was all about. I really couldn't find anything, which kind of sucks. But honestly, um, it it looks cool. I believe they came out with hounds, so two different versions of this. They may have came out with birds, so I feel like you're just gonna get into this entity just because the art looks cool. I really don't know about much about the creator, but and the community seems all right from the couple minutes of interaction that I had with them. But you know, the NFTs are just very risky, and none of what I say is financial advice. I just had to say that because you know what, I'm just putting my thoughts out there on NFTs, and I just love the idea of actually being able to get a utility token and maybe even exchange that for money one day in the future. So I just love those type of NFTs, and I was really thinking about getting into passive income, which I'm not gonna say NFTs are passive income because a whole lot of regulations about that. But uh, I just love being able to make free money, and then this one is gonna be the last one. Just gonna be four more honorable mentions with four more honorable mentions of cryptocurrencies that are gonna come out with their own utility token. But Subdex is gonna be the last one. Um, the community, it feels like everybody is friends. The roadmap itself, I've been trying to find out what this project is really doing, but it seems like it's not going to be anything like a game or anything like that. It just feels like the creator is going to take people on a ride. I believe they have their website. It's going to be very interactive. I believe they're coming out with toads, and I feel like the artwork itself, it's just a really lovable feeling that I get from it. And what I said from the art creator gonna take the community on a ride, I feel like it's just gonna be very artsy. I really can't explain this project on the roadmap because I don't think anything was like very laid out. I mean, the creator of this project, I believe his name is Jeffy. He has his own YouTube channel, and he does talk about what he wants to do with this project. But I don't know. I like to have things like that are very planned out, especially when it comes to NFTs. But the project just seems pretty cool, and from what I've know about it, from what I've heard about it, and yeah, next is gonna be Bears Deluxe. This NFT project, I don't even think it has its own utility token, but when you look at the trading, how it's been trading, it just blew up, which to me doesn't make a lot of sense. I was trying to find their utility token, which is called Honey. I haven't had much luck in finding information about it, and really, I haven't heard a lot about this project at all. But you know what? I think this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to need more research on this project myself. But I believe they do have their own utility token, or it's still in the works that it's gonna be coming out soon, and that's gonna be honorable mention number one. Honorable Honorable mention number two is gonna be Uninterested Unicorns. This came out a couple months ago or a month ago. Pretty new project itself, and I remember they're gonna come out with UCD and their own video game. I believe they're also gonna come out with breeding, which I just love. Just breeding itself. If the project is useful, the project is good. Breeding is always an amazing way just to make passive income. So that is the one thing I love about NFTs. This project itself still has a lot of work to do. Um, it could be in the early stages. I don't know what type of game they're going to be making, but UCD is going to be their utility token, and the future of NFTs is still early. So I can't tell you any laid out plans when the game might come out or anything like that. But getting onto other projects, second to last is going to be uh, Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, which I don't want to pump my own bags, but this is NFT that I have. I'm actually staking my NFTs. I have two of them, and each one is generating 3 blood token per day, so 6 per day in total. I just love this project. The creator is called Mig. He was also one of the artists on Bored Ape Yacht Club, and this project itself, very excited about it. I love it so much, and I feel like the long term potential. Bats are going to be coming out in 2 days from now. I love it. I love it. The utility token, you can get champagne and also maybe be able to breed with it in the future when Gen 2 does come out. That may come out in a couple of months from my understanding, but I can't confirm anything yet. I just love that. I just love this project. It really changed my life, and very thankful to the community. Uh, Sneaky Vampire Syndicate, love everybody. And the last one's gonna be Stack Toads, and all I know is that I think they have a utility token. I guess they're trying to get influence from cryptodads, but other than that, not too much. I know too much about it. Other than I think they have their own utility token that is going to be coming out when I don't know. But going on the website, yeah, there wasn't too much staking. Yeah, I think you just get one and stake one from my understanding. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you leave a like, and hopefully you want to learn more ways to make money, especially when it comes to NFTs or even just crypto mining in general, which I'm going to be focusing on. And I just want to be one of the best crypto influencers, crypto NFT influencers, just someone that is very ingrained into the community, especially when it comes to crypto. If you want the best information, best videos, I would really appreciate a sub. And it's your boy, My Makes Money. Peace.